to Kenya. So I've been wanting to talk about this story for weeks. Oh my goodness. So you guys must have heard about the Kenyan teacher, 36-year-old Peter Tabichi, who won $1 million for being the best teacher in the world.
The winner of the Global Teacher Prize for 2019 is Peter Tabichi.
That is 100 million shillings, my people. Oh, shit! About 360 million naira. What? Wait, Kenyan money is stronger than naira. The devil is a liar. Anyway, back to what we were saying. This man literally left a private school to go and teach math and physics at a remote public school, just so that those children in remote school could have access to the same standard of education as those attending private schools. I mean, who does that?
Before I joined this school, I was teaching in a private school. Most of the students there were that top grade. I felt that the surrounding communities, they also needed my help. I said, let me stretch and extend the same love to the surrounding community.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And then he went beyond teaching. He noticed that some of those students couldn't pay attention in class, and he knew it was because they were hungry.
Students in this school face so many challenges. They come from very poor families. Even affording breakfast is hard. When they are in school, they are not able to concentrate, mainly because they are not able to get enough meals at home.
So the man spends about 80% of his salary on those children. Yes, he feeds them, he buys them equipment for their school projects. He even organizes classes for their parents on how to grow drought-resistant crops, because you know they have really bad droughts in that area. And it's all just to make sure that the kids have enough food.
Food insecurity is a major problem, and teaching the members within this community on new ways of farming is a matter of life and death.
We are now heading into the dry season. He trained us the alternative ways of growing vegetables. That garden will take very little water, and it uses a very small portion of land.
Wow. You know, he reminds me of the Kenyan man that I featured on this show who adopted about 1,000 street kids. Remember? Yes. So before he got to that school, in 2007, there was a tribal ethnic clash that led to a brutal massacre. He knew that those kids have to deal with that ethnic issue. So he started a peace club for them to heal and also to prevent reoccurrence.
Through Peace Club, the students are united. They conduct debates, they carry out tree planting, and all of that brings them together.
Wow, okay. Also, Peter started a science club, and the students from that school have won national competitions.
We went to the Science Week and we were called to present there. We became the winners.
They started beating private schools. Look at that. That just tells you that success in life is about the opportunities that you have and having someone who believes in you. It doesn't really matter where you started from. So it wasn't a surprise that out of 10,000 teachers from all over the world who applied for that award, and also the only African among the top 10 finalists, it wasn't a surprise that Peter Tabichi, who's also a Catholic Church Franciscan friar, won the prize of $1 million. Yay!
Teacher Service Commission CEO Dr. Nancy Macharia, a number of members of parliament and representatives from the Vaki Foundation were also at hand to receive the world's top teacher. Has promised to use a big chunk of the money he got in Dubai in improving the conditions of the school where he teaches, besides sponsoring more students.
You know, I decided to talk about this just so I could encourage someone today that it is good to be good, period. It is good to be good to people, especially without expecting anything in return. So it's always good to go the extra mile in whatever job you're doing or whatever chores you're doing, even if it looks like no one is noticing. Honestly, nobody could have rewarded him as God did. I mean, $1 million. He may not even know about this organization in Dubai. You know, the organization that gave him the award is based in Dubai. When he started doing all these things, he may not know about them, but his work announced introduce him to the world. So if you want to be known for what you do, don't do an average job. Nobody ever talks about someone who is average. Go the extra mile. Many people go to work and just sit there all day, or they are on Facebook or Instagram. That's like robbing your employer because you're not getting paid to be on Facebook all day. I know doctors who are really nice to their patients. It doesn't cost anything to go extra mile to be nice to people. I also know nurses who genuinely care about their patients, and I've also seen secretaries who use their small power to prevent you from saying Oga. You know, they tell you Oga is not here, but it's actually there anyway. And for all the teachers and lecturers watching me, you have no idea the power that you have to influence generations. I can tell you today that I'm able to do what I'm doing because of teachers and others who believed in me. How do you handle when a student fails a test? Do you just beat them? Do you talk down at them, tell them they don't know nothing, they will never amount to anything? Or do you call them and ask them what's going on? I believe you're smarter than this. What happened? And do you pump them up for the next test? You know, the cocoa of the matter is whatever is worth doing well. Period. If you are going to do something, kuku, do it well. As a matter of fact, that is the law of success as well. And if you've been doing something really good for so long and it looks like no one has noticed, trust me, it's only a matter of time. Congratulations one more time to my brother from Kenya. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.